Okay, well, let's move on to our Tech Corner today. What we're going to talk about today is a product called SmartDraw. SmartDraw is a software package that allows you to create drawings, flowcharts, process charts, pretty much any kind of charting or charts and graphs that you need to do, you can do in SmartDraw 2012. And what we're going to focus on today, though, is not flowcharting. We're going to look at part of their product that is getting them a lot of attention. It's a set of 4 integrated charts and graphs that really help you do project management. And I'm just going to give you an example of how that works today. We're going to switch to our screen view here. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a chart that shows everything that we need to do for our move, and then we are going to create subtopics. So we're going to call our main topic moving. And I'll turn that off. Call our main topic moving. And then we'll create some subtopics. Now, I could just drag and drop a box for my subtopics, but I don't need to. I got shortcut keys that allow me to do this. If I go Control arrow down, you see I've duplicated the same shape as what I have above and coming off the same node. So I'm going to call this one, call the first one Utilities. I'll call this one Tech. And I'll call this last one Physical Move. And off of each of these, I can create subtopics. I could drag a shape over there to do that, or I can simply use my arrow keys. Physical Move, we're going to say, let's say that takes movers. And it also takes offsite storage that we need to deal with. All right. And the tech stuff, let's throw in a couple things. We need to worry about internet. We need to worry about phone. And of course, for us, we need to worry about the video considerations. And finally, utilities. Let's just put in gas, electric, and water. How about that? Okay, so after our brainstorming session, we've kind of figured out kind of the major topics. Now we need to assign these. Now this automatically creates an assignment flowchart of who is going to do what. And all I have to do is add some attendees to this. So we're going to say we got Dirk, and we've got, let's say, Jeff, and we have Christine, and we've got April, and we haven't put Mike in this because we know all Mike can do is sell. So we'll just leave him out of this. And now we're going to assign these. So we're going to give the utilities to Kristen. Now notice all I had to do was just drag that entire node and subnodes, topics and subtopics, over to Christine. They have all been assigned to her. I'll give the tech stuff to me. I'll give the physical move to Jeff. And on reflection, I think I'll move the phone down to April because I know I'm going to be pretty busy. Just a matter of drag and drop. Now here's the cool thing. I click on my Gantt chart, and now I have a Gantt chart that shows me all my tasks, who they were assigned to, and the start and end date. And I can go in, obviously, and edit the start and end dates to give whatever I want. And we'll just, I'll change the end date here. The move should be completed, let's say, by the 1st of July. As soon as I do that, notice that my timeline over here changes. Same thing, if I made any changes to here, it would be reflected in the mind map or in the assignment. No matter where you make a change, it propagates throughout all of these, making your project management much simpler. Now, once we're done with this, the big thing that I want to do is I want to communicate this now to the whole company to get everybody on board with what we're doing. This is where this is really cool. I'm going to create a series of PowerPoint slides directly from SmartDraw. So I simply go to my PowerPoint tab. I'm going to pick the first slide that I want, which is my mind map. I'm going to turn off animation. I'll tell you what that means in just 1 second. Send to PowerPoint. I'm now going to go to my assignment chart. And I'm going to send that to PowerPoint. I'm going to include animation. And finally, what you don't see going on is in the background, PowerPoint is opened up and these slides are being created automatically. And finally, I'll click my Gantt chart, turn off animation, and send that to PowerPoint. Now, if I open up PowerPoint, you now see on the left-hand side, I have got all of my charts. And all I have to do now, if I go to my slideshow, view show, okay, you see my first slide, created directly from SmartDraw, is my mind map. You see the overall picture. Go to the next slide. Now you'll see it's opening up one element at a time. So now if I'm talking about who's going to handle what, I can step through my slideshow, talking about each individual move. And again, remember, this isn't done in PowerPoint. This is done from SmartDraw. SmartDraw is just simply sending this to PowerPoint, ready to go. Finally, I finish with that, and there's my Gantt chart. So very easily, what I've done from from SmartDraw, is I've created a mind map that I created during our brainstorming session. During the brainstorming session, or maybe afterwards, I was able to use that mind map to assign duties to whichever people those are going to be responsible for. That automatically creates a Gantt chart. Very easy. Now you're ready to go within SmartDraw. You're ready to go. Export that to PowerPoint, and you're ready for a presentation. So very cool program. The standard version of SmartDraw is, I believe, $197 available from their website. Obviously, you can download trial versions of SmartDraw, which I think are 14-day free access. After that, after 14 days, it becomes a SmartDraw viewer. So very cool little program. I recommend that you check it out. It's not only for project management, but the flowcharting capabilities are also very good. So.